Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the second vlog in my college series where I am discussing organization and studying. If you are a college student, no matter what age you are, no matter what level you are in school, it is really important for you to understand and develop great organization skills and great studying skills. Well, for myself, I am an avid note taker. I love to take notes. I love to be organized because there is so much material that the instructors want you to know, and you have to be able to organize all of the information that you get and condense the information that you do not know, but that it is not really important. You can just look over it and write the notes that you will need to know and understand for exams and for papers. Now you have to, as far as for like classroom stuff, I'm in an online environment, and so we have classroom discussions in the form of threads. Somebody will start off a conversation and they'll ask a question, or the instructor will ask a question, like according to chapter 6, what is this, and this? And the teacher will ask a question, and at the end he or she will either say support your answer or include a scholarly source to support whatever it is your opinion is about whatever chapter you're reading. And so what you have to do is that you have to go inside the textbook, go inside the chapter, read the chapter, find an important part that's pertinent to what the teacher's asking you, and you summarize what you've read, but then you include like a cited, you copy like maybe a sentence or two or three or four that supports your personal main idea of what you read, and you cite it properly. At the end, you include a reference at the end of your thought, just to give credit to who you were citing, and you go on from there. Now I have a school folder. I love the 5 subject notebook, because that 5 subject notebook can take me through like maybe 2 or 3 classes, between the notes that I'm taking and for team assignments and for individual assignments. And I'll give you an example here that shows you how I write my notes. How I organize everything. I'm not really like too anal retentive when it comes to like organizing notes. I just do things step by step, because I believe if you start from the top and work your way down, you can get everything done instead of skipping over stuff. So the first thing I do, the school week starts on a Tuesday, and so the first thing I do is that I have to do participation posts. And so in the online environment, I have to participate 8 times over the course of 3 days. That is the rule of the school. That's just not something that I do. That's how they divide it up, because they want the student to constantly be in and out of the classroom. And by you participating and posting 3 times on 3 different days and giving 8 posts over the course of 3 days, that is what suffices your attendance. That's what counts you as being here and present in the class. If you just go in and just do your work that is assigned and you don't participate, you can get withdrawn from the school or dropped from the class because they think that you're not in the class. And so even though you're in an online environment, you still have to show that you're in the classroom. You have to be in class. And so I don't even know if that makes any sense, but yeah, that's just what it is. You have to show that you're in the classroom on a regular basis, and that's that's how they organize it, by making you do participation posts, 8 participation posts over the course of 3 days. And so what I do is I do my participation first for that day. Like for instance, today is Tuesday, so today I'm gonna do 4 posts, and then tomorrow I'll do 2 posts, or I'll do 3 posts, and then the last day, the third day, I'll do like 1 post. I like to do it that way so I can get the bulk of it out of the way. So by like Thursday or Friday, all I have to do is 1 little post, and then I can start on the paper. Every week we have a paper or a PowerPoint presentation to complete. And so I'll actually show you guys an example of how the classroom is set up and how the assignments are organized. Okay guys, this is how my classroom is set up. You see on top it tells you BSHS, that's bachelor's degree in human services, and I'm in the class childhood abuse and neglect. And as you can see, you have the class home, and you have week 1, which I've already finished week 1, and I'm currently in week 2. And then down below it says to do this week. You have week 2 participation, and then you have the team assignment. You know that it's a team assignment when you see the group right here. We have a booklet to do. We have to create a booklet. And then oh snap, there is no individual assignment. Oh snap. Oh, pretty cool. I like this teacher. Gee, I didn't even notice that I didn't even have an individual assignment. Okay, I digress. Woohoo, I'm done for the week. Anyways, you have the chapter 4 discussion, chapter 5 discussion, chapter 6 discussion, chapter 8 discussion, and you have the week 2 electronic reserve readings. That's just like any books or journals or any scholarly material that the teacher feels that is pertinent to the class. And then you have child soldiers. That's a learning activity. I don't know what that is. I haven't looked into that yet. And then you have the review. Yeah, so this is how all of our assignments are organized. As you can see, when you see this, it says new message, and that's when you know to go in. And if you still have some participation to do, you can go in and respond to whoever you want to respond to. And I'll get more detail into it in the next vlog. Okay? And yeah, that's just how it is. It's really crazy. Now the team assignments are kind of tricky because you have to wait on people, you know. And if you're like a shy person, you're gonna be waiting for a long time. So it's best to assert yourself, you know, go inside the team forum, introduce yourself, and just get the ball rolling. And so I think the hardest thing about going from high school going to college is switching writing styles. Now in high school, I don't know, you know, it's been 17 years since I've been in high school, so it may be different. You had to write in a particular format, and that was MLA. And I'll explain what MLA is. And then you have to, in a college, you have to switch from MLA style to APA style. Which can kind of be a little bit difficult for some people who are not used to writing. And so you have to switch, and I just hate that. Like, I wish everybody would just write an APA so you don't have to change your whole way of formatting and writing your papers, but that's just how it is. Yeah, so you have to be, you know, you have to understand and learn how to write college, right? You have to increase your writing ability to college level, or you're gonna get bad marks on every paper if you're not efficient, because there are some professors who they want their papers formatted in a certain way. And what you do is that during the start of each class, you go to the professor and you just simply ask them, you know, how would you prefer, you know, and if they tell you you have to write according to the school guidelines, that if they require APA, then you're gonna have to, you know, download a APA template, which is really simple. Find an APA template. Your school usually has APA templates on their website. Download a template on they'll give you like an example of how a paper should be formatted, and you just save it in your files as a template. And every time you have to write a paper, you log on, you click on to that template, and you format your paper and save what that new information, you save it as a separate doc from the template. Okay, and so how do I balance school with my family life? I have a child and other things. Well, first of all, with my school schedule, as I stated before, I do go to school from Tuesday to the following Monday. That is how long you have to complete. I do all of my participation, my heavy school stuff. I work from Tuesday to Saturday. The team assignments, you kind of don't have a choice, especially if you are the team leader. And a team leader is just a person that just takes everybody's portion and puts it together, puts assignment together and submits it. And they have to do all the editing, all of the correcting, they have to do all of that. And so in the last few classes, I haven't really been the leader too much because it's a lot of work. And then you have to wait on people who's slow, who wait to the last freaking minute to do their work. And then you got some people who try to get over on you by saying, oh, I don't understand, I don't understand. It's like you had all week to try to figure it out. You don't understand, and we got to turn this paper in 2 hours? Figure it out, or I'm gonna take you off, because you could do that. If a person waits to the last minute to do their assignment and they don't adhere to, because the school has their own deadline, the team can create their own deadline. And so if that team member did not adhere to the team's deadline, you could do their part real quick, because it's just a small part. You do their part and just kick them off. You know, you don't have to put up with that, and then just email the teacher and say so and so X, Y, and Z or whatever, and that's it. You know, you don't have to put up with nobody's crap. I used to put up with too much crap until I started kicking folks away. Like, get it together. And so yeah, but how I balance it is that I try to work Tuesday through Saturday, because a lot of times my husband works on Saturdays, and so I try to work during that time so that on Sundays I don't have any work to do, like heavy work to do. I may have to just look over an assignment. You know, after I turn in an assignment, I'll look over it several times just to make sure that I uploaded the right document, because I had an incident a few classes back where I turned in an assignment. I turned in a document that was blank. It was formatted, and I think that's probably what it was, already formatted, and everything had my heading and my freaking references. No content. I don't know. I guess my kid was sick that time. I don't even know how that happened. I don't know. I was distracted and I got an F, pretty much. I didn't get no points. But since I already had an A in the class, it just dropped me to a B, so it really didn't matter. You know, I didn't fail or anything, you know, and that's why you should keep your grades up, because you never know when something might happen. And by the time I saw it, the class had been over for a week, so there was really nothing I could do, you know, because after the class is over with, another class starts literally the next day. Like if your last day of class is on a Monday, your next 5 weeks in a new class starts that Tuesday. So if a week has gone by, that teacher has already moved on to the next class, and so they don't want no old work, you know. So there was really nothing I could do, but you know, it just dropped my grade down 1 letter, so it really didn't matter. But yeah, you know, and so I always check my work several times over to make sure there is content. I didn't, you know, turning something, you know, wrong or whatever. And so yeah, that's just pretty much it. It's kind of crazy and it's hectic, but if you organize and say, okay, I'm gonna work Monday through Saturday, Monday through Friday, and get every single thing done, you can definitely do it. And it's not like a ridiculous crazy amount of work. The only thing is, depending on the instructor, you may have a lot of research. And since I'm in my senior year, I have to do so much research. I have to look up laws. I have to learn all of the privacy laws and what is the HIPAA violations. I have to learn so many different laws for my state because I'm studying to be a case manager with Department of Children and Families. And so there's so many laws that you have to know. And so for your particular state, because you're going to be working in your state. So yeah, there's so many things that I have to learn. And so it's a lot of research and a lot of studying. So yeah, you know, that's just pretty much it. And so, I mean, you have to be serious about it. If you're serious, you'll be able to get through it with no problem. If you're not serious, yeah, you're going to struggle. And so that's just pretty much it. So if you have any questions, comments, or any more questions, leave them down below or email me at roperfamily2012. Like this video, give it a thumbs up if you enjoy the content, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.